everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa. I am a mom here in Michigan. I have been married to my husband Dan for 24 years and we have 3 children. Dylan is 23 and he is no longer living at home, but my 2 girls are at home. Emily is 21, Olivia is 11, and so I am here to share with you cooking meals and things that I do on a regular basis for my family. But today we're talking about the Super Bowl. I'm so excited. I am rooting for the Rams, mostly because I'm rooting for Matt Stafford, only because I'm rooting for Matt Stafford. He was a Detroit Lion for about 13 years and never got his opportunity to win that Super Bowl ring, so super excited for him. So I know I will be watching and screaming, and I can't wait for it all. Very exciting. So today I have 2 appetizers I'm going to share with you to share with everybody on game day. These 2 are both vegetarian dishes. It just happened that way, so I thought that was good. And so I have a Trader Joe's Copycat vegetable dip. So it's like a crudité. You bring a crudité, just chop vegetables, and this special homemade dip with it. And the other one is actually, I found this recipe because it was New Year's and I was wanting to eat some black-eyed peas. It's a very common New Year's tradition for some wealth and good luck and all the good things into the new year. So hope that equates for the Super Bowl too. So I am going to make a black-eyed pea dip. It was so delicious. Just serve it with some tortilla chips. These both come together pretty easily, pretty quickly, and you still have time that you can get them together for a Super Bowl party, to take them to a party, or even if it's just you and your family at the house, like it will be for me. This year, it's just going to be us hanging out, so we'll make some delicious dips. Let's get started. Here is everything we are going to need to make our Copycat Trader Joe dip. It's going to be a great addition to any Super Bowl party. Don't be afraid. Bring the vegetables. People will eat vegetables if you bring them. The first thing it calls for is some 2% plain yogurt. Make sure it's plain, not vanilla flavored. Of course, you could always swap out. You want to make it even lighter. You could swap out and do the fat-free. However, the 0%. But I feel that the 2% is just going to give it the nice, rich creaminess that you need. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the 2%. It calls for 2 cups of this. And then it is flavored with just lots and lots of vegetables. Get all this out of here. Empty that out. Perfect. So I'll just leave this bigger spoon in here because as we go, we're going to be filling it up. I'm going to just add it as I chop. I had already have this green onion chopped. It said 3 small pieces. Green onions at my store were just super sad looking, so this might be even less than what you would add, but we're gonna roll with it. I think chopping it smaller, you're going to get more flavor throughout the whole dip. It won't all just be in one little spot. So anytime I chop one way and then I'm just basically rocking my knife on the cutting board, then I scrape it together, try and get it off. I think that looks really good for this. I'm going to put that in. And the next thing, the next thing on my board is this red pepper I'm going to chop up. It calls for 1/3 cup. I'm going to try to follow the measurements since it's my first time. So I'll put my 1/3 cup and put it into your dish. I'll do this one. We'll see if I eyeballed it. I bet you I'm going to be under this 1/3 cup. I think you're going to get a lot of flavor in this dip from red pepper, and the green onions seem to be the most flavorful ingredients that we're using. So it calls for the 2% yogurt, green onion, a red bell pepper, carrots, spinach, some honey, and some mayonnaise, and some garlic. So it just sounds like a really winning dip. This is looking really good here. Nice and tiny. And I'm gonna try to see, maybe I didn't underdo it too much. This 1/3 cup. Let's see how much I did here. There we go. Perfect, 1/3 cup. I put that in. And of course they don't fit in there very well, but let's see. Let's call that good. And I will try to get them together and chop them this way. Another thought I had, if my store didn't have these, because you just never know what you're gonna find, is to use a box grater and to grate it would be the other option, because I don't think that I would have julienned a carrot there. And then you use the back of your knife, so you're careful to get everything in the bowl and not to cut yourself. This original recipe calls for kale and spinach. However, I just chose to go with the spinach since the spinach is so tender compared to the kale that would be not as tender. The spinach says it's a whole cup of spinach, as I would expect. So what you would do with spinach, these all kind of are laying the same way. I like to lay them out on top of each other. And this big one maybe, and put it on the bottom. You can roll it up like this. I might cut off some of these stems. Those stems seem kind of big. Get these guys in there. And I'm going to do it this way. And you've got all those little shredded pieces coming your way. See how that just shreds up? Kind of lost my roll, but shredding it up. There we go. And then you want these in tiny pieces. So you're just going to turn everything this way and go back over it. Try to get some small pieces of your spinach. Yeah, it doesn't say in the recipe whether it's a cup. I have to believe it to be a cup before you start chopping it, because just in case. And here's our dish. The next thing I'm going to do is put in the 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to use fresh garlic. I think I was going to get the most flavor, was what I was wanting. And but of course, you know, I love my jar of garlic. So if you have that, feel free. You just peel the wrapper, the outside thicker piece, off of your garlic. And then it goes just right through. And there you go. It comes out the other side. I'm going to use this kind of knife and just... Here I am going to put in the final seasonings, mix it up, and it will hang out in the fridge. At least a day would be great, but we can give it a taste test and see how it goes. So you are also going to add 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, whatever kind you have. I just have this Aldi brand light mayonnaise. Okay, Maybe a little heavy-handed, but that's all right. I like mayonnaise. At least I need it for the honey. That look beautiful. You see it? I'm blocking it. Dig that out. And it says about 1/4 teaspoon, just this one, of each salt, pepper, and paprika. Salt, I'm just gonna do this kind of situation. I know a lot's going over, so I'm not gonna fill it up all the way. I'm gonna do the same thing with the pepper. Know that it's going over, so about halfway. Dump. And this one, the lid comes off real easy. And 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. I think officially it calls it smoked paprika. I was looking all over my bottle. It doesn't say whether it's a smoked pepper, but it is a pepper. And I know that it's not very strong as far as like spicy smoked. You know, it's not spicy, this paprika. So I think it'll be very good. Let's see. Get this mixed up. See if it looks like we're expecting a nice dip to dip vegetables in. A nice vegetable dip with vegetables in it. Make a nice veggie tray, and we will get it ready. Oh yeah, I think the vegetable ratio looks good to how much yogurt we used as the base. You know, the yogurt and mayonnaise mixture is the base of the dip. I feel like that's the right amount of vegetables that you'd want, because the vegetables are going to flavor this. This is definitely one that'll need to sit because, you know, that carrot and pepper and everything will flavor it, as well as the garlic and green onion and the honey. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and cover this up. We're going to put it in the fridge and it will be ready for the Super Bowl party, and I will come back and give you we'll do a taste test. See how it is. See what we think. What it might need to be added or taken away. Okay, so here we have everything. What we're making right now is a black eyed pea dip. This recipe is a Pioneer Woman recipe, so you know it's good. The first thing I have here is 1 can of black eyed peas, just a regular size can, 15-ounce can. I rinsed and drained them, have them right here. Drop them in my bowl. You do want to mash them. You're not going to mash them 100%. They are going to be, some will be mashed, some will be whole, but it definitely calls for doing this. This definitely does improve the dish, the texture of everything. So give them a little mash. Like I said, hopefully the luck will work for the Rams on Super Bowl Sunday. Are you guys having a party? Is everybody coming to your house? Do you go somewhere else? Do you avoid it altogether? What do you do? Here is the black eyed peas that had been mashed. Everything else you're going to need, I am using light sour cream. You need 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of cheese, a little bit of hot sauce if you like it, any kind of salsa, again, whatever you like, jalapenos to your liking of heat level, and it says 1/4 of an onion chopped, but obviously every onion is a different size. You never know. I did have a red onion here. So I chopped it up really, really small. This is only going to bake for about 20 to 30 minutes. And it depends on your liking of onion. I don't care for raw onion. So I chose to go with a really small dicing of the onion in order for it to cook and taste the way that I was wanting it to taste. She calls for 3 tablespoons of salsa. Again, however the heat level is that you like, go with it. Her recipe is also very specific. It says that you need 8 slices of jalapeno. Again, it's just to your liking. Do as much or as little jalapeno as you like. We like things kind of spicy around here, so I'm just gonna go for a little bit here. That one's kind of big. Let me see if I can get some smaller ones. Did not feel like chopping these, but maybe I should have. We'll see. See if I regret it afterwards. And just maybe people will pick them out if they don't like them. That's fine. Okay, got the jalapenos. Again, as much hot sauce as you like. I really like this. This is a Aldi brand, like the Frank's Red Hot. I think it tastes exactly the same. It's extremely similar. Oh, a little bit of that. You're going to finish off with your 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese and 1/4 cup of sour cream. Like I said, I am using some light sour cream that will lighten it up just a little bit. I mean, this in general is a very light and healthy dish, especially compared to what else you might have at your Super Bowl party. You know, the wings, the pizza. What else do you guys have? Do you do a chili bake? I know a lot of people do that, or have, you know, just chili going, and then that way people can eat as they go. Obviously wings. And it's been a great price on avocados around my area because of the Super Bowl. I'm guessing. Maybe they're also just in season, but it's definitely because of that. So again, this isn't, so this amount is not a very large dish. You could always double it if you need more. So I have this is a 2-quart casserole, and it probably will cook up closer to the 20-minute mark because of it being in a smaller casserole dish. You're just looking for the cheese to melt, everything to get bubbly, a nice temperature together. Break up some of those jalapenos so everybody doesn't get them on one bite. Yikes. So I'm going to let this bake up in the oven, 350 degrees. I'm going to be checking it anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes. Obviously, always just keep an eye on it. And I will be back to show you the finished result of our appetizers that we're going to serve on Super Bowl Sunday. Here we are. It has been like 25 minutes later. Let's see if I can get this. It is bubbling. Hear that? Oh, something fell. It's bubbling and delicious. Look at that beautiful jalapeno. Here's my setup. I got tortilla chips to have with that. And here is that beautiful dip. I have these are those mini peppers, some cauliflower, celery, and I got fancy and bought these carrot chips. Delicious. This dip is amazing. I had to add about a tablespoon of salt. I didn't put any salt when I originally put it together, so I'm sorry, a teaspoon of salt. But taste it, do it to your liking. But that teaspoon of salt made all the difference. Perfect, delicious, lovely vegetable dip. Everybody will be so happy with that. And here is this bubbly black-eyed pea dip. Let's take a look at it. Pan's hot. Oh, see that nice cheesiness? Look at that. Okay, let me turn you around and we'll get a taste. Here we are. Gonna try a taste. It is so good. I love a tortilla chip dip. So good. Not too spicy. I was expecting maybe a little bit too spicy. I did a lot of jalapenos, but it wasn't. So this is what we're gonna have on the Super Bowl. I really hope it's something that you would enjoy. Again, they're both vegetarian dishes. If you got somebody coming to the party that you're unsure of or is a vegetarian, go ahead and whip one of these up for them. And make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button so notifications so you know when a new video will get posted. And I really appreciate all the support from everybody. Thank you. Goodbye.